Alright, we're back. Sorry I was silent for the first 30 seconds there. I'm just checking to see if it's really working. I can't really tell. But welcome to part 6, ladies and gentlemen. God damn it, I'm gonna have like two separate streams that are like 29 minutes ago. 29 minutes. Not really that long of a stream. But we are back. We'll see if it worked. Hopefully it did. Not quite sure if it did or not. Nope. I don't know if I did something if I fucked up my settings in some way. That is very possible. I will need to take a look at that after the stream. And yeah, so man, it's annoying. But I think I know some ways that I can fix it. I'm probably just gonna have to do a major purge of my laptop, which I'll probably do after the stream. Alright. Ah. Anyway. Time is 7:46. I'll go till like 8:30. Anyway, I bow respectfully. Thank you. Now sufficiently calmed, I return to the others. They're replacing a damn towel on Michi's forehead. What's going on, guys? So, yeah, it's currently still... But I think I do know what I need to do. I need to do a purge of this computer because there's a lot of space. My OneDrive is completely full and for some reason it won't delete, so we're gonna do that after. So this will be like a 45-minute stream combined. That will be like an hour and 30, close to an hour 30. So you're replacing it. I already read that. Yeah, he's looking up slightly with almost a guilty look in her eyes, but one still mixed with a mostly defiant expression. Hello, Snack, and hello, Imposter. Sayuri looks up at me sternly. Getting up, she walks over and whispers harshly to me. You didn't have to go that far. Miji's sick enough. Now that I've cooled myself down, I start to realize what I did to Miji in my outburst. Now I feel like crap. Look at her apologetically. I know, and I'll do my best to make sure nothing like that happens again. You'd better. She smiles then. I want to see her too, you know? Smile a bit back. Thanks. She nods and returns to Miji. I look at the others. Listen up, you two. While the four of us didn't plan on telling more people about this until a later date, I'd like to try use this situation to our advantage. How? Glad you asked. Just today, you asked Monica to join our club, correct? Yes. Why? You know the old saying, 2 eyes are better than one? I won't be attending the club meetings like I might be forced to normally. How come? Remember what I told you about Yuri's obsessive tendencies being increased? Yeah? Try my best to avoid her, so hopefully we can avoid that scenario with her altogether. I visited the club yesterday but didn't make a final decision. I hope that, by not writing poems towards her, she might be less obsessed with us. It's just between Miji and myself. I guess that makes sense. She clears her throat. I'll be honest, I'm nervous about this. I'd be surprised if you weren't, but you won't be alone. Monica will be there with you. Just act like you normally do. That seems to make her pause, but only for a few seconds. Okay, I'll try and help however I can. Looking at her phone, she stands quickly. I didn't realize it was so late. I look at the clock on the wall, 7:12 p.m. My parents will start to worry if I'm not back soon. I'm sorry we kept you as long as we did. She shakes her head and smiles reassuringly at me. Don't worry about it. It wasn't your fault. I did just learn the secrets of our universe, after all. She chuckles a bit nervously. Yeah, I suppose so. Listen, do you think it would be feasible for you to meet up with us on the way to school tomorrow? So we can go over the plan a bit more. I'll try my best. Here, we should all exchange numbers. Miji speaks up, his tone starting to get a bit nasally, the kind most sick people get. I take his phone from him and begin adding Nori's number. Yae isn't moved to do anything, she's just looking out the window now. Kawahashi, your phone. That sounded harsher than I intended. Yae just hands it to me without looking at me. I put Yae's number in Miji's phone and hand Yae's phone back to her. She just slips it back into her jacket pocket. I ignore her and escort Mori to the entrance along with Monica. When we get to the entrance, Mori lowers her voice. Listen, try to take it easy on Kawahashi-san, okay? I've heard rumors about her home life that aren't pleasant. To say the least, we know a little bit about that. Believe me. We'll try our best. Thank you. That's all I ask. Come on, I'll escort you out. Monica steps through without incident. Mori hesitates a bit, looking unsure. If something happens again, we'll be right here. Gulping, she walks through the door. Nothing happens to her, and she breathes a sigh of relief. Monica smiles reassuringly at her as the two walk down the hall to the left, towards the front door. I walk back in and back to the table. Yae is still watching the earth rotate. Her angry frown seems a bit forced now, but I can't be sure. Sayori is still tending to her boyfriend, whose eyes are closed. How's he doing? He is still awake. Not so good. I just want to sleep. He opens his eyes. Before I do, though, I'd like to get some things. Monica doesn't know where some of the other cold medicine is. Alright, sure. Miji, are you sure? I'm not that sick yet. I'll manage. She nods, then looks at Yae. Approaching slowly, she speaks up with a hint of uncertainty. Yae-chan, are you okay? Yae looks back at Sayori with a diminished glare. She opens her mouth to say something, but when she briefly shifts over to look at me, she stops. Agreed, imposter. I know what that means. Totally. Well, if you need anything, don't hesitate to ask. She doesn't say anything, just turns away and goes back to watching the universe go by outside. Miji slowly stands, walks over to her and puts a hand on Sayori's shoulder. Sayori, let's let her be for now. Alright. Sayori smiles a bit before walking away with Miji to the door. Before I leave, I hear Yae clear her throat. Man, no one watches Jujutsu Kaisen. I've been meaning to watch it. I need to find time. I have like no fucking free time. Think Yae is scared of you? Good. I turn, looking back at her. Ryan, was it? I face her fully and nod. You were really the one who yelled at me those days when we were bullying and abusing Yuri? Yes. Just because she had her own history of abuse didn't mean I was going to let her forget what she'd done quite yet. Yae has a long way to go. Perhaps in time she can grow as a person. Or else she'll end up becoming life's punching bag, and I doubt anyone would want to help her later. I see. She slowly stands up then. I need another bath. I can't think. There's one over there if you need it. I point to the middle door in the room, but Yae fervently shakes her head. No, it has to be on the ground. Then you're gonna have to ask Miji. This isn't my house. She flinches a bit, her defiance flaring up. You tell him. It's one of Yae's demands, but it sounds a bit more diminished, much like she seems to be now. I guess she must be trying too hard already to maintain even a small thread of her usual self. But I think she needs to accept the situation if she wants to recover. I clicked the last video thinking it was the stream. Fair enough. You're not getting out of this that easily. I take her arm and gently but firmly pull her towards the door where Sayori and Miji are waiting for me. I make sure she's not hurt, but also that she can't go back with her previous attitude with anyone in here. Ryan, what's going on? She has something to ask. I let her go and give her a firm nudge. Clearly flustered, Yae opens her mouth, then sharply closes it a couple of times. Finally, she gets something out after a few false starts. I'd like to use your bath again. Ahem. She turns to me sharply, giving me a more defiant glare, which I match with my own. God, I feel like I'm parenting some unruly kid. Please. Miji shrugs. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and use. Ye bursts past them towards the shower room door, slamming it shut. Rude. Give her some time, you guys. She's just feeling like she has a heavy weight on her shoulders now. We did just alter her perspective on the world. Right now, she has that experience. Right after she had that experience with her uncle. Lots of her own rain clouds right now, you know? Yeah, that's an apt description, I guess. Yeah, guess so. Are you ready, Miji? He nodded to both step through. Welcome back, doggo. The moment I'm back in Miji's body, I can immediately tell he's been partially lying about his state. His body is definitely starting to get very sick. It feels even worse than when I showed Ye the transition. Before I call him out on it, he speaks up. Please don't tell Sayuri. She'll make a big fuss over us and might demand we stay home from school tomorrow. I gained a whole new respect for Miji in that moment. He might not be physically strong, but he may even be mentally stronger than I am right now. Monica might do the same. Hopefully we can bombard your body with enough medicine to tide everything over. I hope so too. Now, what should we gather? Upstairs, I'll show you what to get. Still think it's a really nice bedroom. He leads me to his parents' bedroom. Pretty cool room they have here. I'm used to it. Now go to the closet. They usually have some things in there. I rummage through the closet carefully, finding a few bottles of cold medicine and powdered drink mix that could be added to water. I grab the ones Miju recommends, and we both head downstairs, but not before removing his hoodie and throwing it on his bed. Peering inside, I see my Sayuri sitting at the computer once again. Why is there a tissue? I saw that too. But they are parents, so you know how parents wake up and sometimes they have like a runny nose. Definitely not for the unholy reason. Sus. I almost stepped through when I hear something from the shower room. A voice, small, meek, familiar. Ye's voice. Ryan, is that you? I put the medicine down and walk over to the door. I'm here, yes. I sound like Miji now, but that's just how it is. I know. Her voice is soft and low, not just in volume-wise, but height-wise. Perhaps she's sitting down. I sit down and lean against the door, letting Miji's body rest a bit. Alright, here I am. What can I do for you? My voice is a bit harsher than I mean it to be. I need to keep that in check. Sick fucking art. This is such sick fucking art. And also, Ye kind of look beautiful, won't lie. Ye clears the throat a bit. Man, she does have a long fucking neck. Yeah, Doggo, I have Bad End Theater. I've been meaning to play it, either for the Let's Play channel or on stream, I don't know. Listen, about what happened earlier today, in the alley. My anger returns in a torrent, but now it's directed at it again. Yes. I grit my teeth a bit. Do you think he's gonna be alright? How could she be so concerned about it after what it did to her? Does it really matter after all that monster did to you? Ye's voice catches a bit. It's just, yeah, you don't owe that bastard anything. What he did to you is unforgivable. Didn't know there was a giraffe in this game. I know, she does have a major long neck. How could she be so concerned? It's more complicated than that. Yei Kawahashi. She stops. I take a deep breath. She doesn't need me being pissed at her, even though I still am. Half the school is already pissed at her, teachers and principals included, and I really doubt she has any safe place. I need to be blunt with her on this, but I need to start being kind to her. She needs human kindness, at least from someone in here. Take a deep breath and start formulating my ideas, so I don't sound harsh again. Kawahashi, listen to me. The first moment he touched you, he stopped being family in any meaningful sense of the word. No one should ever, and I mean ever, have to go through what you went through with him. I really am sorry you went through that, and I regret that I wasn't in my original body, so I could just... I know that the whole body of the other guy. Yeah, it is a lot more detailed, you're right. And Miji is white as hell. He should be rotting in jail, especially after the events of today. I can feel myself shaking in rage, but I feel someone suddenly sit next to me. Looking over, I see Monica sliding next to me and putting a comforting hand over mine. In the space classroom door, Sayuri is listening now, giving me a thumbs up. What happened to her? Her uncle tried to rape her. Yeah, I clear my throat. Kawahashi, I know today has been an extremely rough one, not just on you, but Mori and the rest of us. I'm sure Miji will agree with me, but you can stay here tonight. You can't go back to that house. Well, I mean, just stay, alright? You obviously need time in a safe space. And despite how I personally feel about you, this place is safe. None of us will ever let anything happen to you. Manga nods in agreement as well as Sayori. You are really blunt. There was no other way to put it. He was much more empathetic about it. I know at least Sayori would be happy to have you. Yae goes silent. Sayori looks a bit nervous now. Sayori, tell us a bit about what happened between you two. And then here's something I never expected from her. Crying. But I'm glad that she starts crying. That's a way healthier form of decompressing, and I'm certain she must have swallowed up lots of tears during her last 2 years. All this time, I've been blaming her. All this time I thought it was her fault what happened to me. But now, with these new memories? Yae-chan? Yae gasped a bit. I'm sorry, I didn't know what happened. If you want to blame me... No! No way in hell! It wasn't your fault, Sayori. Before you say anything, Yae, it wasn't yours either. Damn it, I'm no good at comforting people I don't like. Hell, I'm even precarious at comforting people I do like, to be fair. Just stay here. There's a spare bedroom downstairs. It's part bedroom, part office, but the bed is comfortable. Slowly stand up, Monica helping me. How does that sound to you? Can't wait so that art becomes a 6-minute FNF song. I'm picturing the animations now. Yae is silent for a bit. Okay, thank you. The spare bedroom is the door at the end of the hallway on the right. If you need anything, go ahead and wake me, alright? Alright. Hear her standing and walking back into the inner bath, slowly getting back in. I look between Sayori and Monica and sigh softly. I walk back to the classroom door, but stop before I walk through. I could really use a small walk at least. Miji, do you think we could go for a walk? I need to clear my head. Well, just as long as you don't make me sicker. I'll be careful. Know any small shops nearby? Maybe we could get some ice cream bars for everyone. I know a place, yeah. Pretty close by, too. Got it. Hey guys, do you mind if I go for a walk? Ryan, are you sure? Miji's still sick. Plus, it's still raining out there, you know? I need time to myself to unwind, or as much to myself as I can get right now. Hope you understand. It's not that we don't. We're worried about you two. Took the words right out of my mouth, Sayori. Can you promise me that you won't do anything too strenuous? How far away is this shop of yours? About 15 minutes or so. The place I'll be going isn't that far away. If something comes up, I'll shoot you a text. I promise. You better. Smiling, I put a reassuring hand on her shoulder. I'll be back in a while. So saying, I turn and head down the hall. Me and Miji are merged together. I head into the rainy night. I put a mask over my face and, after making sure I'm dressed warmly and securely, grab an umbrella and head out. Miji begins directing me. We head down the streets that lead towards the mall. As we walk, I let my mind wander a bit. How the hell are we supposed to handle Yae at this point? Her getting involved wasn't part of the plan. I know she's a good actress when she needs to be, but how much of what she told me earlier was an act? Sayori might know better than me. And then there's Monica. She terrified me today. I really hope she's alright. 1 yen for your thoughts? Miji's intrusive question snaps me back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. I was just reflecting on the day's events. Honestly, same. Holy hell, man. Today was all sorts of fucked up. You're preaching to the choir. I was there, dude. Yeah, I know. Here's hoping that things don't get worse as the week goes on. Hey, don't go triggering death flags. Right, sorry. But I definitely agree with you. It is a clean background. I'm not sure how much more I can handle events like this. As long as we're together, I know we'll handle it. Look at you, all smooth and cool. Here I thought you were an otaku. Otaku can be cool, thank you very much. I wish I knew what an otaku was. I feel my mood start to lighten as I laugh a bit. Thanks, man. What for? Cheering me up, even a little. Right back at you then, dude. Take a right here, by the way. Right. Also clean as hell. We turn down onto a street new to me. It looks like it has a few stops and residents mixed in on either side. A few people are still out and about. I was going home. I even see some uniforms from Sakura Academy heading down the street as well. Right at the start of the street, I see a convenience store. Is this it? Yes, indeed. They have ice cream here? Last time I was here, they did. I doubt they got rid of it. Got it. Here we go. Yep, that's right. Yeah, we can talk with we can talk with Miji while we're merged in our heads and out loud. I walk in. The place has a few customers in the store and a cashier nearby. It's another convenience store for the most part. I began slowly walking up and down the aisles, looking at the varied selections all around. As I make a pass near the register, the smell of fried chicken hits and the food warmer tickles my nose and I grin. Ugh, really? Oh, that's right. You hate that. Damn right I do. You do realize I'm going to get some from here eventually, right? Yeah, yeah. From behind I hear the door open to the shop. Thinking nothing of it, I continue walking up and down until we come to the medicine portion of the store. I pause and kneel to get a better look. Do you want to get anything here that might help your cold? We have plenty of pills back and stuff back home. I mean, I figured, but is there anything here that you might want that you don't have? Huh. Look over everything for me? For sure. Thanks. So I begin looking over the selection and my it's called I slowly began looking over the selection dedicated to cold and flu medications when I hear someone walking up next to me, kneeling next to me. Well, isn't this a surprise? Ah, that's right. So for people who don't know, this is Yuri's mother, who is currently dying of cancer. I turn quickly and find myself looking into the warm and amused eyes of Yuri's mother. Whoa, hello there, Yoshika-san. Greetings again, young man. What brings you to this shop? I needed a small walk to clear my head. Hold up, didn't Yuri say she lived an hour away from school? You're right, she did. Maybe we're nearer to her house? Or perhaps she lied. I suppose that's possible. A walk, eh? I know how you feel. Ha, I be... I dissolve into a small coughing fit. Ha, I'm sorry. Wait a moment, are you sick? She looks at me more closely now with the observation skills only a mother can achieve. Yeah, it's, cold. You should be at home. God damn, I know, she is... Whew! You should be at home, you know. I grin and lower my voice. Brrrap. I won't tell your daughter if you don't tell my parents. Mayuko pauses briefly. Then she begins to laugh. Oh, you have a good point, young man. Speaking of her, won't you be worried if you're out on your own again? Mayuko smiles a sadder one now. I came out to try and find some painkiller medicine. This place has them, but it's hard to say whether or not they're in stock. Oh, thank goodness. Reaching down, she grabs a small white pill bottle. The last one in stock. Lucky. She begins coughing herself and moves closer to try to help steady her. Thank you, young man. The two of us stand up slowly so she doesn't get dizzy. Perhaps I should get a sports drink too. I am feeling a little parched. Chizu-kun, would you accompany me for that? Of course. We head into the next aisle and see only soup cans. My apologies, not this one. Mayuko was looking a bit paler than before as she heads to a drink cooler. Grabbing a blueberry-flavored energy aid, she begins heading to the cashier. Suddenly, she stumbles a bit. Why are you sending me a snap? Huh? Jesus fucking Christ. Sorry. Sorry. That cough caught me off guard. Imagine if saying out loud all the dialogue, including the action. I managed to catch her. Whoa there! Is everything alright? Is there a place where this woman could sit for a bit? She's in no condition to walk in the rain right now. Of course, in the back. The cashier leads us towards the back. Shall I call an ambulance? No, I just need a few minutes to collect myself, then I should be fine. If you need any water, we have paper cups and a water fountain. Thanks, man. The cashier nods and heads back out into the main store. I take a seat across from Mayuko, and take it off my coat and drape it over her. Chizu-san. It's alright, it's plenty warm back here. Well, thank you, young man. That's very sweet of you. She lays her head down on her crossed arms, closing her eyes. Shouldn't we call your daughter, ma'am? No reply. She must be asleep. Sighing, I pull out Michi's phone. Flipping it open, I dial Monica. Ring, ring. Brian? What the hell? Was Monica waiting near her cell? Is everything okay? That's an interrogation room. It does kind of look like it. Yes, everything's alright. I just ran into Yuri's mom is all. You did? She sounds worried now. Hold your horses there. I just called to let you guys know I might be back a little later than I thought. How come? I briefly explained what happened. On the other end, there's silence when I finish. Are are you planning on taking her home? She sounds nervous now. Well, I was gonna call Yuri and ask her to come get her mom. Then I realized I don't have her number. I do. I can give it to you and no, that'd be too suspicious. Oh. Still. Monica, is that Ryan? Yeah, it is. He ran into Yuri's mom. Oh, what's happening? Monica relays the message to Sayori quickly. Oh, okay. Can I talk to him? Sure. I hear a bit of a scruffle, then Sayori's voice comes through clearer. Ryan? Hey, Sayori. I heard about what happened. Is Miji okay with this? He hasn't said anything about it. Let me ask. Honestly, I don't really mind. Sure? Yeah, I just hope we don't run into Yuri. Well, we probably will, but at this point it's unavoidable. I hate leaving her here. True. I feel the same way. So that's a yes then? Yes, but please be careful. I will. Ryan? Miji says it's okay as long as I'm careful, and I will be. Okay, you better keep that promise, you hear? Or I'll be very upset. I smile a little. I'll do my best, I promise. Good. Now here's Monica back. Ryan? Hey, Monica. I'm gonna say the same thing Sayuri just said. Please be careful. I will. Love you. See you soon, okay? Right back at you. See you soon. Bye. Bye. We both hang up. I go back out into the store. The cashier sees me and walks over to me. Is she okay? Yeah, she's just resting for a bit. Do you guys carry some hot water and tea bags? I want to make her some. Oh, yes, we do. Over by the coffee machines. Don't worry about the cost. It's on the house for her. Much appreciated. Thanks. I bow and head over to the coffee machines. After finding a small paper cup, I fill it with hot water, then dip a tea bag into it. I carry it back to where Mayuko is. She's still asleep when I walk in. I approach and set down the cup. I wait for her to wake and decide to pass the time by reading a magazine I find back there. 10 minutes, 20, half an hour passes until she wakes. What's this? Startled by her sudden words, I put the magazine down and see she's staring at the cup near her. Tea. It's probably a bit cold by now, though. Haha, you and Yuri both seem to think tea helps fix a lot of things. I frown. I didn't mean to presume anything. Relax, young man. Tea actually sounds really good at the moment, about now. She takes it and sips. It's still warm enough, thank you. Meanwhile, a burglar is robbing the store in another room. I smile. You're welcome. She silently sips at the tea and soon it's finished. That really helped. Thank you once again. She stands but stumbles forward. Quickly, I stand and catch her. Ah, thank you. She gives me a grateful smile. Of course. Although, what is it? Are you okay to go home on your own? My home is only a 15-minute walk away from here. I should be fine. I don't want to keep you up late. Aren't you sick? I feel bad if I just let you go home on your own in this storm. Plus, I'm sure your daughter would kill me. She's not that violent. Hey, you have no fucking idea. Sorry, it's just an expression. I'm an English tutor. Trust me, I've heard that. But if you're insisting, then I gladly accept. Are you well enough to walk now? I am. Then let's get you home. She nods and begins handing me my coat by supper. Keep a hold of that until you get back home. She shakes her head. You don't need to worry about me. Just take it. I smile, knowing better than to argue with the mother. I take it gratefully, put it on, and the two of us head back into the store. After she pays for her medication, at her insistence, we begin walking towards her place. We both remain silent for a little while. 10 minutes pass while the two of us walk. Finally, she asks me a question. Mr. Chizu, what do you think of Yuri? I frown. She's a nice girl. Oh, crap. I realize I've responded in English. Damn it. I'm terrible at catching myself. So you do speak English. I sigh and slowly nod. Please don't tell anyone else. Man, every time I hear T in a conversation, I remember to... I'd rather people not know. Why not? It's, well... She smiles slightly. Say no more. I can see it's something you don't want to talk about. But can you answer my question? What I think of your daughter? Look up at the sky for a bit to think. I think she's a very hard-working and serious young woman. She's definitely intelligent, but... Forgive me for interrupting, but that wasn't what I asked. What do you think of her? I only asked because I noticed how she was looking at you yesterday. I feel my face go cold. She did? Mayuko was looking ahead at the road. Suddenly she stops and turns to me. Listen, can I tell you something? A bit taken aback by the serious tone in her voice, all I could do was nod. What's going on, Sonic? Welcome to the stream, hope we're doing well. She nods, then turns and continues walking down the street. I follow after her. I'm worried about her, Miji. I look at her more closely. She's holding her umbrella with both hands, with a concerned expression on her face. At that moment, I see a very concerned mother thinking only about her child. I'm worried about what will become of her when I'm gone. My heart drops at that. Those are the words of someone who's resigned to death. I continue letting her talk. Yuri has always felt her emotions a lot more strongly than most. Also, Sonic, how did your exam go? Gets that from her father. When he died, it really affected her. He might not have enjoyed a lot of the subjects Yuri did, but he made an amazing effort to relate to her. He would read stories to her at night before bed. On weekends, he would take her to the local library in the town we used to live in. She pulls a large spoon. What? He was an amazing father and a very loving husband. She closes her eyes. This is obviously a painful memory for her. His death broke not only my heart, but Yuri's as well. And when I go, she trails off, shuddering a bit. I know my daughter has always struggled to make friends in school. She's been bullied in the past. She might not say it now, but I think she's being bullied. Still, she just won't tell me about it. She sighs sadly. When we turn a corner, I look up, and up, and up. They live in this place? What the hell? All the backgrounds in this are so clean. How do they afford this? The answer immediately comes to me when I see the statue in front. Chiba Apartments. Of course, Kotonoha did this. Keep them embedded to the Chibas. In other words, in line. Wait, is that canon? It's what canon? Mayuki turns to me. I know I don't know you very well, but can I ask for a massive favor? It does kind of look like a hospital. Sure, what is it? She brings her hands together and bows slightly. When I am gone, please keep my daughter safe. Please look out for her. Monica just hacks the game to give them money. Yuri's dad? Not in official DDLC. Not even Yuri's mom is mentioned in the original DDLC as far as I know. But yeah, Monica could just give us money. We all be rich. You and the club she's a part of. She raises her head. I've never seen her as happy as she's been since she joined that club. Please, do that for me. Her brow furrows and she turns to the building behind her. I can't exactly trust that the Chiba family will take care of her after I'm gone. I gulp nervously. Aren't I trying to avoid Yuri as much as possible so she doesn't get too attached to me? But this mother, Mayuki's being incredibly sincere here. Miss Yoshika. Damn it, I really have a weakness. And only now I realize that I addressed her, once more, in English. Guess I'm drained in more aspects than one right now. I might not be able to do much, but whatever I can do, I will. A smile slowly forms on Mayuko's face. I really appreciate it. Appreciate it. Just then, a cell phone starts ringing. Mayuko reaches into her purse and pulls her phone out. Hello, Yuri. No, I'm just outside the building now. I'll be up soon. I just met him at the store and he gallantly offered to walk me home. I freeze and look up at the windows. Sure enough, one of the large sliding windows has its curtains open and I see Yuri looking out, a shocked expression on her face. Her face disappears as she runs out. Yes, dear, I'm feeling alright. She covers the phone and looks at me. Keep my little nap a secret, please. Promise. She nods appreciatively and returns to her call. You don't have to come down to fetch me, dear. I can get up the elevator myself. Honestly, you're such a worrywart. She turns and motions for me to follow. I oblige. Probably eating ice cream right now. Oh, man. Why are we going inside? Eh. She leads me to the front of the building where we head inside. Hi, Yuri. Yuri is there waiting, holding a towel and quickly draping it over Mayuko. Mom, why were you out again? She's speaking in Japanese, so I quickly mentally switch gears. I needed some pain medicine, sweetie. Pain medicine? Yuri looks scared now. Don't worry about it, sweetie. One pill and I'll be feeling better. I promise. I wish you told me. I'd have gotten some for you on my way home from school if I knew. You had your club today, didn't you? You should keep your focus more on that. I began slowly backing away, feeling like I'm intruding on a private conversation. Please wait, Chizu-san. She turns to me, and Yuri also turns to face me as well. Allow me to thank you properly for earlier. Can you stay for a few moments? The time on Miji's phone says it's 8:22. Honestly, that's really close to what time it is right now. It's 8:19. I can spare a few moments. Great. Come on in. I'll get you something that for that cold you have. When you try to distress, but you entered a new can. I'm suddenly nervous. Are you sure? Please, it's the least I could do since you helped this old woman home. I almost replied that she isn't an old woman, but I hold my tongue. Then I graciously accept. There we go. I walk up, following them. After a brief walk through the building, I found myself standing in the kitchen of Yuri's apartment. God damn. Miyuki was rummaging through the cabinets. Not gonna lie, Yuri looks good with black hair. Yeah, kinda does suit her, I won't lie. Now, where is it? Hopefully you guys can see Natsuki at some point this stream. She turns to me smiling. You don't have to wait around for me. Feel free to sit and relax for a bit. Especially you, Chizu-san. Thank you very much. God damn. Okay, so from this point forward, the last time I played from this point forward was 8 months ago. So things are a bit blurry for me. Yuri nervously leads me into the living room where I sit. She takes a seat on one of the other couches. All that I can hear now is the sound of the AC humming softly, and Mayuko is in the kitchen doing God knows what. I look around the living room. There's little doubt about it. This place has to be a gift from the Chibas. It's a nice fucking gift. Suki's hair also looks also good. It does. The silence is palpable between us. The exit music mod? True. I gotta figure out what mod I'm gonna play after this. There is a mod that I really want to show you guys. It's called Heartstruck. That might be the next mod that I play. Eventually, Yuri breaks silence. Chizu-san? Yes. I turn to her. I want to thank you for walking my mom home today. This is what we don't need. We don't need to be around Yuri. This is like exactly the opposite of what we want. Even though you barely know her, it means a lot to me. Yuri looks to the ground and sighs. My mother can be quite the strong-willed and independent woman, despite her recent ill health. I try and make sure she gets plenty of rest, but then she goes and acts on her own like this. It's stressful sometimes. I was afraid of this, and it looks like Miyuki was right. I'm trying to think of what to say, but Yuri isn't finished yet. I don't know what I'll do if she... Her voice is getting progressively quieter, and I see her rubbing her left arm. Oh yeah, that's right, the cutting. I'll be alone. This is not what we need. Yuri shakes her head a bit and looks apologetically at me. I'm sorry, forget I said anything. I don't want you to get any more involved than you already are. Yoshika-san, it's alright. I was the one who volunteered to walk your mom home today. But you're cold. I feel okay right now. I'll probably go back home after this and sleep immediately. I see. Yuri looks down. Her heart aches for the amount of pain and guilt she must be feeling. Just then I see some tears slowly streaking down her face. Alarmed, I rush to sit next to her. Yoshika-san? No, don't sit next to her. Let her cry on her own. It'll be good for her. Chizu-san, can I tell you something? Oh no, this is exactly what I was trying to avoid. Yuri is acting every kind of. Damn it, I really have a weakness. I read that wrong, Violet. I thought that you said I keep thinking they're saying your clit, but it's saying your cult. Whoops. And also, wait, where are you saying the... Wait, where are you thinking that they said your cult? Damn it, I really have a weakness. Yeah, if you want. I'm scared. Wow, that's blunt, even for Yuri. I don't want to lose my mother. Oh, God. Automatically, I reach to put an arm around Yuri, but I stop and restrain myself. We technically don't know each other that well yet, so physical touch might be alarming for her. She's the only family I have left here. It's not what we need. She sacrificed so much that I could have a decent education and a roof over my head. Like when they say you're cold. Also, Christ. What's the Christ about? Her talking about her mother, or me assuming something? Um, she sacrificed so much so that I could have a decent education and a roof over my head. The stress from her tutoring job hasn't been helping, and Chiba-san. She stops herself as she clears her throat and tries to wipe her eyes. Look at me, speaking like this to you. I do apologize for this. I didn't mean to get you involved. All of you. It's alright, really. And I understand. I wouldn't want to lose my family either. But you have people who care for you more than you know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yuri looks at me quickly, eyes wide. Shit. Maybe she thinks I mean me. I mean, I do care about her, but in her current state... I'm finished! Oh, thank God. It took you fucking long enough. Mayuko's entrance breaks the mood, and Yuri and I both jump slightly. Oh, I hope I didn't interrupt anything important. Now your daughter was just going crazy. It's alright, Mom. Mayuko is holding a small and old-looking thermos, which she hands to me. Here you are, dear. I heated up some chicken broth. Drink it on the way home. It should help you sleep well tonight. Reaching out, I take the offered thermos. Thank you. I appreciate the kindness. I'll clean this and give it back to you. I think that's what that said. Mayuko smiles reassuringly at me. Thank you once again. I appreciate your hospitality. I stand and bow. Also, I don't mean to sound ungrateful because I truly am. Because I am truly, but I should probably get home as soon as I can. Of course, I don't want to keep you from your nice warm bed back home. Please have a safe trip home. I'll do my best. Thank you. So, how's the weather? It's raining. In the game, at least, and it's cold out. Um, Here, at least. I direct this to Yuri, whose face goes a bit red. You too, Chisu-san. I bow to both of them. Then Mayuko walks me out. Just like that, I'm back out in the rain, alone with my thoughts. I pull out Miji's phone and call Monica again. Ring, ring. Ryan! Monica answers quicker than before. Are you alright? Where are you right now? Relax, alright? I'm just leaving Yuri's place right now. I'm walking back. Oh, thank goodness. I was getting worried, dear. It's getting late. I sigh. I know, and I'm sorry. I'll be back as soon as I can, I promise. Is Michi's body feeling okay? Ah, sorry, Ryan. I put you on speakerphone. It's alright. Michi's body just feels tired. I was actually going to stop by and get you two some ice cream. Forget that, Ryan. Come straight home. Got it? Whoops. Lack of choice reminds me of Dowsbury. Fair enough. I agree with Sayori here. Get home as soon as possible. I nod in understanding. Okay, I understand. Coming straight home. Thank you. When can we expect you? Half an hour at the latest. You be extra careful, understand? I'll do that. Love you, Ryan. Love you too, Miji. Don't let Ryan do anything stupid. I chuckle. I love you too, Monica, and Miji says he loves you too, Sayori. Thanks, man. You bet. Ha ha ha. Both their laughs sound a little bit forced, but I put on my best reassuring voice. I'll be home as soon as I can. See you ladies soon. Be better. Bye for now. Bye, you two. See you soon. I hang up the phone and put it back in my pocket before starting to walk. The walk back to our street is silent, Miji feeling like he's drifting in and out of consciousness. The OSC is really fucking good in this mod. It really is. I sip gratefully on the chicken broth, which eases Miji's sore throat. So, soon we're on Miji's street, by which time I finish all the chicken broth. I head inside quickly. The moment I enter, someone rushes over. Ryan! Monica runs towards me, a very worried expression on her face as I begin taking off my coat and shoes. I'm feeling alright, I promise. Well, that's good. Just gonna clean this and head to bed. I say this while holding up the thermos, which Monica immediately snatches from my hand. I'll clean it for you later. Come on, let's get you to the bed as soon as possible. Monica pulls me to the entrance of the space classroom. I'm about to step through when Miji speaks up. Ryan, there's some medicine in the hall closet. Can you grab some for me? Medicine? Sure. That was mentioned way more than I expected. Throughout? Oh, yeah. I walk past the door where an anxious Sayori is waiting for us and begin rummaging through the closet. Brian, what are you doing? You just said there was some medicine in here. I'm just grabbing some. I'll take care of that too. Monica sounds a bit more frustrated now. Just head back in. I'll get them for you. Sheesh. Yikes. Guess I should have seen that coming. Me too. Monica steps through first, then turns to me. I step through. The moment the four of us are alone, there's silence. Sayori is beside Miji supporting him, Monica is next to me, and I'm near the door. Why is Sayori's mark still there? I mean, that shit takes a long time to heal. We all look at each other. Slowly I close the door, but not enough that it's completely shut. So, look at the other three. You all look tired? Speak for yourself, love. Smile, ruffle, I know. Today's been, well, let's be honest. Today's been a nightmare. One thing after another. One thing after the other kept on hitting us. More complications arose. I almost got Miji killed. Again. That one's on me too this time. Doesn't matter. Dude, it does. We both got pissed this time. Guys, let's not fight again. Miji's body won't be able to take it. Especially not after being gone for over an hour. I nod slowly. Yeah, you're right. It's been a very long day. We should try and sleep. Sayori nods and immediately ushers Miji into their bedroom, grabbing the medicine for Monica. Soon it's just me and her. There's silence between us for a while. Finally, I speak up, deciding to ask her about the incident in the kitchen earlier today. Monica, about what happened earlier in the kitchen with Ye. She stiffens, but remains silent. How are you feeling right now? I'll be honest, I'm worried about you. She looks down. I'm unnerved by my behavior, if I'm honest. Just FC expurgation? Fuck him. Fuck that neighbor. I'm trying to FC that. Actually, no. I'm petrified. I didn't think I could get that angry. I mean, you've seen me angry before, but not this much. It's honestly frightening that I have that in me. Welcome to my world. Are you feeling okay now? She nods a bit. I'm calmer now. I really feel bad for Kawahashi, too. I wouldn't wish that kind of thing on my worst enemy. Me too. She looks at me next with a stern expression. And how about you? Being reckless again? This time I tried not to be, but I couldn't let that thing abuse Ye. I know, and I'm proud of you for helping her. But just please, restrain yourself. I mean, yeah, she kind of has a point. We almost killed the uncle. Which, I mean, wouldn't have been that bad. You know I worry about you. I know, and I'm trying not to fly off the rails again. That's all I ask. Let's actually get some sleep. Lord knows you need it. You too. No discussion, sweetie. I smile and nod. I'm gonna take a quick shower first, then I'll join you. Alright. Don't keep me waiting. She gives me a slight... Wait, I really don't want to be Monica's worst enemy. No. No one really does. There's one person you do not want to be the enemy with. For heading into our room. Blushing a bit, I go to take a shower. After a brief but calming rinse under the water, I make my way back to the bedroom where Monica is sitting up in bed waiting. She's reading a book which looks like an introduction to coding. I get into bed beside her and she immediately leans against me. Aww. Take the book and put it aside, putting an arm around her. Stop it, brain. Stop it. Feeling better? A little, you? My head's a bit clearer now, but I'm majorly exhausted. Me too. She yawns, and I do so in response. She's the first to move deeper under the covers, and I soon follow. Ryan, don't. I know. We're good. We're good. We're good. Just take some. I do remember this part when I recorded this 8 months ago. Oh boy, that was difficult. Okay. Reaching over, I dim the lights with the switch just beside the bed. I'm about to close my eyes when I feel a cool hand intertwined with mine. Yeah, everything was okay. I know. Looking over, I see Monica laying flat on her back, staring at the ceiling. I give her hand a gentle but firm squeeze, and she looks over at me finally, smiling gratefully. Wait, no nudity? 9 out of 10. And again, she kisses me, then snuggles up close. Putting my arm around her, I close my eyes. You're gonna wake up with a very numb arm. I think actually that's what happens here. I think we wake up with a very numb arm. Next thing I know, I'm waking up to a warm mass pressed up close against my arm. It's underneath something heavy enough to cause it to be fast asleep. Yep. Yep. I learned that very early. When you are sleeping with someone, like the first or second time I ever slept with my ex in the same bed, I had my arm underneath her. Oh my god. My arm was so badly asleep. And after that, no. Uh, the only way you can have your arm around somebody while they're sleeping is if they fall asleep on your chest, which is an amazing feeling, I must say. It's an amazing feeling when someone falls asleep on your chest. Groaning softly, I open my eyes. Monica is pressed up against me, my arm underneath her. Slowly I move to extricate myself from her grip, but she clings even more to me. I stroke her hair while gently bringing the lights up with my free hand. She slowly begins waking up. When she sees me, she blushes and sits up, releasing my arm. Good morning, love. I sit up and shake my sleeping arm vigorously. Morning, sweetie. How'd you sleep? God, using pet names is embarrassing, but it also feels right. Sweetie is an interesting pet name. I slept pretty well. Everything okay with your arm? It's just asleep. As much as I really enjoy falling asleep in your arms, we're gonna have to experiment with that. True, you do. Alright, I can agree to that. How are you feeling? Surprisingly very good, all things considered. Slept in your sweater? God, that must be so uncomfortable. The only times you sleep in your sweater or like jeans is if you are so goddamn tired. Yeah, 2017. Wait, Karate Kid and The Karate Kid are different movies? Yes. I think sleep really helped me come to terms with these brand new memories. Oh, good. Glad to hear it. I stretch my still tingling arm and slowly stand, arching my back. Hearing the normal popping, I sigh in relief. There we go. You ready for the day? As ready as I'll ever be, I suppose. I nod. Same. Need a shower? Yeah, I think I do. I'll use Chizu's shower so you can use the other one. Thanks. Monica leans in and kisses me tenderly. She quickly heads out, face red. Mine is equally as red as I stand and head to take my own shower. You took one yesterday, though. And I guess probably sweated a lot. I take a quick but relaxing shower and walk out just as I hear the other bedroom door open. Meiji, you don't look so hot. Sayori says the same thing. I'll be alright though. The meds I took last night are helping. Plus, chicken broth I think too. I do need a shower though. Meiji quickly sneaks past me carrying his school uniform under his arm as he closes and locks the bathroom door. Sayori walks out as well. Morning, Sayori. How'd you sleep? Alright. Something in her tone catches my interest. Sayori? Well, to be honest, I didn't sleep that well. I was so worried about Meiji. Did anything happen with him last night? No, not anything noticeable at least. Alright, but I think after we leave, you should go back and sleep for a little while longer. I'll watch over. Is water wet? No. Water makes things wet, but water itself is not wet. Alright, but I think after we leave, you should go back and sleep for a little while longer. I'll watch over Meiji, okay? Promise? I hold out my pinky towards her. Hesitantly, she wraps her own around mine. The real question is, can you fall upstairs? Pinky promise, if I lie, I will drink 1,000 needles and cut off my pinky. Sayori giggles a bit at that and releases me. You don't have to drink 1,000 needles. What about the pinky thing? Well, we're in space. That's the Earth. I'll keep it in mind. Her smug, satisfied look is enough to get me to laugh a bit. I'll look after Meiji, I promise. Good. Why don't you lie back down for now and get some more rest? Meiji and Monica are both taking a shower, and then we'll get breakfast started. Alright. She heads back into the bedroom and shuts the door slowly. I hear her collapse on the bed. I bit tired still myself, I walk over to the couch, sit, and look out the window. Damn, it looks so fucking good. As I watch the earth spin, the process of making something wet involves coating something in a layer of water. Water itself is not covered in a layer of water, therefore it is not wet. Exactly. As I watch the as I watch Earth spin slowly, I once again go over what should be done today. 1. We need to talk to Kozu about her odd behavior. That's definitely a main priority. She's been acting suspicious ever since Monday, and we need to know what's going on. 2. We're going to need to plan on how Mori and Ye, if she cooperates, can help keep an eye on the Lizard Club while I'm not there. As I think about that, I start having doubts. Seriously, is me being away from the club a good idea? Will it even affect what happens? I sit up straighter and strengthen my resolve. No, for their own good, I should probably wait to join this time. Can't afford to take the risk of Yuri becoming so stressed that she clings to the first male she sees. I've gotta tell Monica not to accept any more people into the club aside from Mori. As I'm thinking about this, I hear the door behind me slowly slide open. Oh, hello there, Yay. Yay is standing there, still wearing the hoodie I grabbed for her yesterday. She looks around slowly, obviously looking for Sayori. Um, hey, can I come in? I simply nod. Sleep all right? Yay walks over and sits on the opposite side of the couch from me. Not that it's your business, but yeah, I slept all right. But compared to yesterday, her tone sounds more subdued, if only by a little. She just sits and stares at the window at an otherworldly scene. All I can hear is the muffled sound of a shower going and the thrumming noises I've come to associate with this room. Okay, she's still a bit defensive, but I guess that's understandable. Time to stop being an ass to a traumatized girl, Ryan. Be an adult and take the first step. Hey, are you sure you're okay? If you're not feeling well or don't want to stay here, I'm sure we could find you an inn or something. She might be more reasonable now, but I still don't trust her to be alone with Sayori. Look, MCQ, I'm not a weak, helpless girl, and I'm not stupid. After that bombshell you dropped yesterday, even someone like me knows there are bigger fish to fry. I know you don't like me, and I'm really not a big fan of you either. Not that I can blame you, and can you blame me for that? Glare at her briefly, then look back out the window. You're still upset about me saving you from your uncle? No, what I'm angry about is... She trails off and looks away. What, about last Thursday? Exposing you to the principal? Okay, be the adult, don't let this upset you. Kawahashi, despite what you've gone through in your life, you couldn't just get away with that. Your goons tore up a book that was precious to Yuri, a keepsake of hers that you carelessly destroyed. Such an adult way to word that. I mean, there's no really other way you could really word that. I almost face palm. Come on, me, calm her down. Look, please don't misunderstand. I can guess why you act like you do, and I can empathize, truly. That doesn't mean what you did was right. Hell, I feel like a parent scolding a child again. He looks charged and looked away. Sayori really misses you, you know? 1 second. Should. Okay. Yae flinches when I mention Sayori, but she doesn't say anything. At least talk to her. She's not the kind who would ever maliciously befriend anyone, and you know that. I can't. I raise an eyebrow. Why not? That's not really... She stammers over her words. Sighing, I look at her sternly. Look here. Yae. Before she can say anything, I continue. Sayori is more forgiving than you think. It's just who she is, alright? You can't know that. I can know that. She can get angry, sure, but she will forgive you if you truly start making it up to her. She really misses you, and trust me, when Sayori calls you her friend, there's no getting out of that. Yeah, she is at that. Now think about what you've said. That's fine. In the meantime, I think it's about time you got dressed. Aren't you going to school? Welcome back, doggo. Yeah, I guess I am. Yae quickly gets up and rushes past me, heading back to her temporary room and shutting the door. I stretch and go back to looking out the window. A few minutes later, I hear the shower turn off. Then, at nearly the same time, the doors to the bathroom and Sayori's room both open. Miji still doesn't look too well, but thankfully not worse. Sayori rushes over them. Miji, are you feeling alright? Ugh, mostly tired. Taking some medicine and I'll need a coffee soon. but I feel a bit better. When's the next FNF stream? Uh, I doubt I'll get a stream in tomorrow. Sunday I might do another DDLC stream just to get caught up with them. So potentially Monday, but Monday might be an expurgation grind stream. So the next mod stream might be on Tuesday. But I feel a bit better already. Well, that's good. How's everyone doing today? Not really looking forward to today, but I'll manage. Does the straw have one hole or two holes? Fuck. It's one. One hole. Yeah, one. I'm not gonna elaborate on that. That's what I'm going with. How about we all get to breakfast started? Miji, your body feel up to? Leave breakfast to me, alright? I can manage it. I promise. What, do you disagree with me there, Snag? Are you sure? I'm sure. I'll handle it. You guys rest a bit more. Before anyone can object, Monica heads out and down the hall towards the kitchen. The three of us exchange a look and smile ever so slightly. Here at the doctor. Orders are orders. Let's just relax for a little while. Sure. Sounds good. Michi and Sayori walk over to the couch and collapse onto it. I walk over to the desk and sit in the chair, leaning back in it. Sometime later, a freshly cleaned and dressed Ye shows up. Just wondering, fair enough. Not saying anything, she reluctantly walks over and sits against the wall next to the computer. You can go sit on the couch, you know. I'm fine here. Not really in any mood to argue with her, I leave her be. Time passes. Oh yes, why are we in space? The space classroom. About 20 minutes later, I hear feminine footballs coming down the hall. Footballs? Opening one eye, I look over and see Monica carrying a tray of food. Standing quickly, I rush over and take it from her the moment she steps through the door. Thank you, Ryan. There's more coming. Let me go get it. Monica heads back out as I carry the tray towards the table. Okay, makes sense. I know, right? When she returns with the drinks, she addresses the groups. Everyone, breakfast is ready. We all get a plate and, after serving ourselves, eat around the table in silence. You can cut the tension with a butter knife. Ye remains silent, avoiding eye contact with everyone. Sayori steals glances over at her worryingly every so often, but doesn't say anything. Miji and I exchange a few glances before he rubs Sayori's back. Monica, who took a seat very close to me, enough that her legs are touching, looks sternly at me. Suddenly, I reach down and squeeze her hand before going back to eating. This calms her down enough to soften her demeanor a little. Eventually, we're all finished. As we're clearing up the dishes, Monica speaks up. Okay, everyone, I think we should plan for today. Plan for what, though? How we want today to go. We already know how we're going to be talking to Kozu, but what else? Mori is hopefully going to join the Lizard Club in order to try and keep an eye on the other two, along with Monica. Is there anything we're missing, Monica? Is the club sharing poems this week like they did last week? Somehow we still are. That's not a good sign. I'm guessing Mori's sudden presence triggered flags. That seems to be the case. I wasn't the one to mention poetry sharing, though. It was Yuri's idea this time. Which orange came first, fruit or the color? I don't know. I mean, the sun. Oh, maybe. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, sorry guys. Once if you're still hanging out. Okay, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. The color. Yeah, I guess the color would make sense. Skeleton walked to a bar and ordered a drink and a mop. If Tommaso's, I think you majorly spelled that wrong. Our fruit, does that mean ketchup is a jam? Potentially. Okay. Sorry if you hear noises in the background. I do not live alone. But yeah, technically, yeah, it could be classified. Silence falls among us, the mood is tense. Okay, how the hell did that happen when Ryan wait, what? Okay, how the hell did that happen when Ryan and I didn't show up? Right. Socially, no. Fair. That might have been my fault. Huh? Bruh, sorry. That might have been my fault. I still had Natsuki's old poem with me. I tried sneaking it back into her bag when she caught me and pretty much demanded to know what I was doing. I had to answer. So, what? What's wrong with that? It means that Yuri might go into full crazy mode, right, Brian? I nod slowly. Yuri becomes more unhinged during this part of the actual game. I was hoping to avoid following the events of the game this time around so we could try and avoid what happened to Yuri and Natsuki. As more silence falls, and the five of us all look at each other. Yae looks more confused than the rest of us, but I'm not surprised. It's not like she had the benefit of an epiphany like Monica, or time to process it like Meiji or Sayori. He lost me. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Once more, I explained in more detail what happens during the events of the original Games Act 2. Disowned by society. As I continue the explanation, I see her eyes widen in fear. What the hell? Yeah, I know. No, seriously, what in the actual hell? What kind of sick and twisted game is that? The kind that received tons of downloads and a fan base about 1 million strong. Wow. I'll be honest, I'm still skeptical. Miji was too in the beginning. Yeah, well, he doesn't have two horrid sets of memories in his subconscious. For the record, I do now. I haven't forgotten what you've done in this timeline too, you know. Oh, Miji, that's enough for now. Since when did I go from berating Yae to defending her? No, it isn't defending her, it's just that we don't have time for this. Though, we will have to talk about everything she's done at some point. We need to focus on the task at hand. You want to fight? Don't forget an FNF. You want to fight? Do that later, when everyone is guaranteed safe. Got it? Okay, everyone, does that sound good? I hate encouraging them to look forward to a fight, but even so, the mission has to come first. In a DLC. Monica frowns and Yae looks nervous. We should focus more on making sure the others are safe, yes? Ugh, this seriously sucks. At least give me some time to think it over. We don't have the luxury of time. It's Wednesday already. We have 2 more days until, in the game, Yuri stabs herself to death. Her eyes go wide with horror and she doesn't say any more. I rub my eyes tiredly. We should approach Kozu today if at all possible, and as soon as we see her. Fuck schoolwork for now, this is much more important. Skip class if you have to. Vegan illness. Pretty easy in my case. Right, that's true. Damn, I've gotta be careful. Since I'll be in Miji's body, I might not be able to run around and help, but I'll do my best. Ryan, please don't push yourself or and Miji. Achan is great at finding people, I promise. Look, if you want, I can get my people to search for her. My instant glare is enough to make her go quiet. Never mind. Damn, cool down, be the adult one. It's going to have to be you alone. If Kozu sees your goons looking, she may bolt. Right. Leave it to the two of us, okay? Are you sure? I can bear it, believe me. If you do go, I want you both to promise you won't strain yourselves. No running, okay, Ryan? No running in the halls. I nod in agreement. Suddenly, an idea comes into my head. Hey, is the old school building used normally during the school day like it was last week for our art class? No, they normally use it after school for club activities. Perfect. Let's meet there when we find Kozu. Everyone nods in agreement. Perfect. Also, in regards to Yuri and Natsuki, I think now that Mori knows, we can ask for her help as well. Sonny just be vomit? I think it actually technically is. What's up? EXY, come near my boy. He might still be in the chat. Although with the way she was acting yesterday, she might not want to. Also, what's going on? EXE, welcome to the stream. Hope we're doing well. I think we all know what's the... No wonder it tastes so good. True. I can talk with her about that, and if she doesn't want to, I'll handle the two by myself. And with that, the mood shifts. Monica and Sayori begin gathering the now empty dishes. After a while, Ye reluctantly begins to help. Meiji and I both stand and walk towards the door, stopping shy at the threshold. Did you check out the USB? Check out USB. Huh? Oh, the game that you were talking to me about? Telling me about? Oh, there's EXY. You'll have to tell me the name of it again. I haven't had time to. As I say, I have no free time. Meiji and I both stand and walk towards the door, stopping shy of the threshold. I just ate the source. I just ate the source of flowers. Sonic USB. Okay, yeah, I'll have to look at that. Sonic. I like eating the flowers. They taste really good. I hear the rustling of dishes and soon Monica finishes, followed by Yay. Okay, you ready to step through? No, not really. Oh, okay. Simultaneously, we both step through. As we do, and we merge again, Monica reaches out and catches me. At the corner of my eye, I see Ye start to move forward to help, but stops and moves away. Brian, Miji, you feeling alright? I slowly stand up and take stock at how Miji's body is currently feeling. Does it feel any better than yesterday, but on the plus side, does it feel any worse? Sorry. I need to go have fun. I don't know. What, is this not fun? Oh, that's sad. Does it feel any better than yep. Miji, does your family have any mask? We should probably wear one. I thought we wore a mask. Hold on. I have one in my bedroom. Yeah, I'm okay. I just need to get Miji's mask. I'll get it for you. Where is it? In my dresser, the bottom drawer on the far left. Random place that keep mask. Monica quickly brushes off. I meant you have fun. I need to have fun? Then you just love being the main source of a bad horror game? Then there's a whole fucking series? I'll have to check that out. So wait, you're saying that I need to go have fun? Why do I need to go have fun? If you think about it, being a pet owner is like being a sugar daddy. Okay. Kinda. Brian, are you sure you're gonna be okay today? Miji still looks terrible. I asked someone about the honey question. I ruined honey for them. It's not any worse than yesterday. I'll be careful today to the best of my ability. Alright. Well, I'll get back to watching the computer. Just be sure to take breaks if you need them. I don't want you having a burnout. I will, I promise. Get off this bullshit, Ryan. Play something you like. I love this. What? I love this game. I love this game. I wouldn't be playing it if I didn't like it. Come on now. I love this. Yeah, I love this game. This is my happy series. Like the reason I do Doki Doki chill like the reason I play Doki Doki Literature Club is because I love it. This is my getaway series. That leaves Yuri and I alone in the hallway. Both your eyes, you go blind. Mouse. No, you're fine, Sonic. You're fine. I'll go wait in the living room. She slides past me quickly and heads down the hall. I walk behind her. Don't think about it. You're completely fine. Don't worry about it. I walk behind her, but make my way towards the kitchen. I sit down at the table and lay my head down, closing my eyes a bit. After a minute or two, I hear someone walking in. A cool hand pressed against my forehead. You're not feverish, at least. Looking relieved, she hands me a few disposable face masks, which I take and place in my pockets. Save one for, save for one, which I put over my face. Hey, where's Kawahashi? She's in the living room, waiting. You ready to go? As ready as I'll ever be. Ready as I'll ever be. Being as she briefly kisses my cheek. Sorry about that, Miji. It's cool. Well, let's get going. Sorry we're off. Have a good day, you guys. Same to you. Stay safe. And with that, I grab an umbrella for us and open the door. The moment we step into the street, I immediately realize my mistake at leaving at the same time. A small group of students see us at the Chizu's gate. Right. Shit. I completely forgot about that. Uh-oh. That's gotta be an interesting sight. Damn it, this isn't what we needed. School rumor mill is going to be exploding by the end of the day. Someone like Miji hanging out with a school idol and school, I know who I am. Who I am. Yei traces off, glancing back at Miji's house for a brief moment before looking off into the distance. I feel my fist clenched. Calm the hell down, me. You know what she's been through. Who's she? Ugh, damn it all. Is this how it's always going to be? Her and I bickering until the end of time? I swear. Ye turns and I look into her eyes. What's the surprise face for that, Violet? In that moment, I see the eyes of a girl. Not a monster. Not an enemy. Just a girl. A girl who is terrified. A girl who has suffered more torment than all others. A girl whose body was taken away from her by a monster. In both timelines. I take a quick, involuntary breath. For the first time in this cursed world, I see Yei Kawahashi. MCQ? What's wrong? Fear in her eyes only increases as she speaks. Sing good, thanks. Thank me, appreciate. Enough of this. To hell with the consequences. I step towards Yei. All hatred and malice gone from my mind for the time being. MCQ? I place my hand on her shoulder and look into her eyes. Where you start? Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. She fucking freaks out. Where you notice how please don't hurt me. Yay. My calm, low, and gentle voice shocks her out of her panic. I don't think she's ever heard my voice like this. Please, listen to me. You can ignore me, yell at me, and never listen to another word I have to say again. But please, just remember this. Take a deep breath in, my mind clear. No matter what happens, no matter what we face in this hell we live in, you will always be safe with me. I stare into her eyes, the world fading away around me as I look at the girl in front of me. Back the fuck off or you'll be the next meal. I think we walked up to her this time. There's no way I would. I can't. I can't. No. Her eyes are locked with mine. They appear to scream in desperation. Looking for even an ounce of truth in my words. This might be one of the stupidest things I've ever done, but... Still get the fuck away, Yay. It's now or never. I gently place my other hand on her remaining shoulder and muster up the gentlest voice I can manage. You are nobody's princess. Damn, man. Oh, I hate Yay with a passion, but man, she has been through fucking hell and back. especially with her uncle. So this is a sweet scene, I won't lie. Nobody's prin- princess? Ah! All at once, Ye throws herself into me, crying at the top of her lungs. She wails and wails, clutching me tightly like I'm the last person on earth. I wrap my arms around her and let her cry, full weight of the previous day finally shattering her hardened exterior. I just stand there holding the girl in front of me for as long as she needs. After a while, her cries begin to slow, and shortly after, she looks up at me. I'm out of ideas for saying facts. Did you know that there are more ways to stack a deck of cards than the galaxy has stars? Her eyes are red and puffy, but they have a warmth to them I've never seen before. My neighbor's baby started crying. It's Yay! Ryan? Her breathing steadies and her arms relax. She looks down, she needs to notice the situation she's in now, and she quickly shoves me away and wipes her tears away, her hard shell clamping back down around her. But it looks different now. MCQ. Yes. I barely know you, but if what you said is true, then I guess we'll be getting to know each other more. A small smile reaches my lips. We still have a long ways to go, but this is a better start than any. Yes, we will. I look around, the world coming back into focus, and notice Monica looking at us. She looks incredibly worried, but conflicted. Damn it, she saw the whole thing. I hope she doesn't get the wrong idea about this. Ryan, that was... Before she could continue, I noticed a blonde girl with makeup on, looking at us from across the street, wearing a Sakura Academy uniform. I forgot about that part. Fuck. Crap. Someone saw. Two girls follow my gaze and see the blonde girl running away before disappearing behind a building. Well, there's nothing stopping the river train now. Damn it all. Look back to Monica and Ye, both with defeated looks on their faces. Let's just head to school. The two nod and we continue. Look at me, Green. The two nod. We continue our walk in silence. The three of us keep on walking for a while. Monica leans over and whispers in my ear, a voice a conflicted mix of praising and stern. I'm proud of you, Ryan, for what you did back there. I think it was Natsuki you saw. I remember. I don't know. I can't really remember. You can have that fun. No matter who saw. Look back at Monica. Her expression tells me that she's still uncertain, but I know she's also being genuine. I reach down and touch her pinky finger with mine, briefly intermingling the two. Thank you. Before either of us can say anything, we hear the sound of someone running up to us. A panting and breathless Mori suddenly slides in beside us. I'm so sorry. I just couldn't get out of bed today. Uh-oh. Monica looks concerned. You sure you're okay? I'll be fine. Shouldn't we get to school? Yeah, we should. But let's make it look like we're heading there on our own. Split apart a bit. We all go silent as the four of us make our way down the hill to school. Sorry for your voices in the background. Don't know what the fuck she's yelling at. None of us says a thing as we make our way to school. As we make our way to the schoolyard, we all exchange brief looks before heading our separate ways. This feels like a scene out of some sort of spy movie. Make my way inside. Yeah, sorry if you hear that. They were kind of fucked over by Rogers today. She might be a bit mad. After getting to Miji's classroom, I look around for Kozu. Nothing. She's not here again. Damn it. Here's hoping she comes in later today. And if she doesn't, I don't know. We may have some new problems now. I look around the room, wondering how far any rumor about Miji and the two girls has spread. Fortunately, it looks like no one else has any clue yet. Mori walks over to me. I call you Miji here, right? Please, if only to keep my cover from being blown right now. Right. You look worried. Yeah, can't afford not to be. Kozu isn't here yet, and I really wanted to talk to her. I haven't heard anything, and if I do, I'll let you know. Thanks. Well, I've got some time before class starts. I'm gonna try to grab some orange juice from the vending machines. Be safe, okay? I will. When I go to the vending machines, I'm surprised by how crowded they are this morning. Look at Imiji's phone. I say I don't have time to wait around for one to open up. There are other vending machines available, you know. Really? Where? I'll show you. Yuji tells me where to go. We arrive quickly. I'm not even remotely surprised to see a short blonde-haired tsundere bent over the machine, trying to retrieve coins again. Fancy meeting you here. Ah! Once more I startle her, and she quickly stands up, brushing her skirt down. Who said... Oh, it's you. We must stop meeting like this. Yeah, right. Okay, she's not in the mood for any jokes. Yeah, those were probably in bad taste. Randomly remember my Christmas dream, and all the fun little insults her dream self and I threw at each other. Yeah, I should probably lay off those for now. Need help with something? I don't mind. Ugh. Yeah, it's Natsuki. Hello, Natsuki. I'm serious. Did you draw something again? Before she can answer, I bend over and look beneath the machine. See a few dust-covered coins, which I quickly retrieve. Counting them, I find it's only about 55 yen, not even enough for half of these drinks. I handed the Natsuki, who snatches them away quickly. Thanks. No worries. What were you hoping to get? None of your business, okay? Whoa, she's extra pissed today. I just hope nothing major happened between her and her dad. Slowly turning back to the machine, I look through and find that the machine has a few energy drinks and 2 being energy aid. Remember what she said last time? I quickly purchased one of each flavor the machine has for her. Here you are. With a hesitant look around her, she reaches out over and grabs the bottles, stuffing them in her bag. Don't think this means you're going to be part of that harem you're forming, okay? Yeah, okay, so it wasn't Suki you saw. Alright. My what? Before I have a chance to ask what she means, she rushes off back to her classroom. Quickly buy a couple bottles of the only orange juice I can find and make my way back to class. How the... What did she mean by that? The rumor was supposed to spread already. Or she was the one who saw. Actually, no, if she did see it, she probably would have said something. Damn it. My thoughts exactly, but we don't have time to correct the entire school. Besides, if we deny it, it'll look suspicious. Yeah, I guess so. She still looks better with pink hair. Yeah. Ryan, would you like fox soup? I'm I'm good, although that does sound... No, that doesn't sound good. No. You can have it all. You can have some for more of yourself. I return to the classroom minutes before the bell rings. Before I even have a chance to sit down, Mori comes almost storming over to me. You didn't tell me you left the house at the same time. Damn, really does. Rumors do move quick. Yo, you didn't think to wait until the coast was clear, or left one at a time? She keeps her voice to a whisper, but it's clear by her tone that she's pissed. And what's this about? Mori cuts herself off and hesitates for a moment, then continues in a slightly softer voice. What happened? Ryan, would you like Foxy? No, don't be sad. Fine, put some in the fridge. I'll have it later. I'm gonna force you to eat it. Fair enough. What happened with Kawahashi? I sighed, thinking back to the event that happened only a short while ago. I realized how much of a cowardly asshole I was being. What do you mean? I quickly relayed the details of what happened with Ye. When I finished, Mori looks at the floor with a forlorn look on her face. I guess she didn't think about Ye's situation like that either. Not sorry for what I did. She needed to hear it from a place of honesty, not... I agree, but you could have... But... I agree, but you could have brought her back into the house at the very least. Now things are even more complicated for you. And me too. I stared at Mori, who was glaring angrily at me. That's so simple. How did I not think of that? I... I didn't think about that. Exactly! You didn't think! I looked down sadly. She's right. I didn't think. I just acted on impulse. Mori immediately looks away, a guilty expression on her face. I shouldn't have snapped at you like that. You did the right thing. I'm just still a bit on edge after yesterday's little epiphany. I hardly slept last night. I can't really blame you. Anyone wouldn't be able to sleep with that kind of realization. Still, I shouldn't have... No, you're right. I wasn't thinking at all. I'll try and come up with an explanation. In the meantime, I've got to spend time during the day hoping that Kozu shows up. She sometimes comes to school but doesn't show up to class. She's got a few hangouts where she spends her time. Like where? The old schoolhouse, behind the new buildings, maybe even near the gym. That's where I've seen her anyway. Right, well, it looks like Kawahashi and Monica will be looking around those places during the day. Mori looks a bit uncomfortable when I mention Ye's name again. I made a promise to her. I can't abandon her like everyone else in this world has. Not after. I trail off, images of the alley and Ye's crying eyes searing themselves into my mind. She might have hurt us in the past, but I was a fool for thinking that someone in this game was so one-dimensional. If I had just talked to her, if I hadn't written her off as just a bully, then... Worrying about the past won't change anything. Wait, did she know what I was thinking? I blink. I blink and reach up to touch my eyes, realizing they are slightly damp. Oh, but we can't forget what she did in the past to everyone. We just have a better understanding now. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on her. You may not trust her yet, and she still has to answer for her actions. But I will keep her away from that monster. Yeah, understood. Just then the bell chimes and the students start heading to their desks. Just let me know when you're leaving, okay? Will do. Mori heads back to her desk and sits down. Both receive a few glances, but I ignore them. Miji speaks up just then. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll quickly end this episode here. I'm going to talk super close to the mic so you don't eventually hear the argument going on in the background. This was a fun stream. As I said, there will most likely not be a stream tomorrow. But yeah, so that was. If there is a stream tomorrow, it'll probably be this again. If there's one on Sunday, it'll probably be this again. I want to catch up for all the time missed on this. And yeah, argument that's just going on, and I don't want you guys to hear it. And also, it's pretty late. But yeah, guys. If there's a stream tomorrow, it'll be this. If there's a stream Sunday, it will also be this. I'm really enjoying the series, and I want to catch up on a bunch of lost episodes. But ladies and gentlemen, that will do it for this. I want to hear it now. But that will do it for this stream, ladies and gentlemen. Thank everybody for stopping by. What happened this stream? Spill the tea. Now, what happened this stream? We kind of got to know Ye a little bit more. You met up with Yuri's mom, ran into Yuri, and now here we are. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, there will potentially not be a stream tomorrow. Next one, for sure, will be on Sunday. But thank you everybody for stopping by. Hope everybody has a great rest of their night, day, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you. Remember, you guys are all amazing. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next one.